What is up, guys? It's Magic the Gamer back today with another video on Minecraft. Now today we are trying to figure out what to build, and I saw this farm here in this little deal, and I was like, well, that just seems kind of basic, and I don't want to make a basic farm like that one over there. So I'm thinking about deciding to actually rebuild it. Make it 10 times better. So, in order to do that, you want to get grass blocks to match up the excess like this. Make it to where it's all just grass. I do this a lot because it actually helps me build. It doesn't like distract me or anything. And see, another thing that I noticed in this is there's sand. There's not supposed to be sand up in this close to a mountain. It's supposed to be just grass and concrete or slabs, whichever one you want to prefer. Get rid of the excess dirt here, and let's get finished up. So I think that what we're doing is I'm trying to figure out how do we do this with upgrading. A lot of times you have these things where you're like trying to figure out like what do I do. So in order to actually do it, we're gonna have to use a sponge. We got to draw out the water. There, finished. Now we got that done. We need the farming dirt to plant the grass seeds when we're done. We need a where is it at? Composter is what we need. And let's take, instead of this wood, let's do something a little bit better. So let's destroy this wood. Because they're using wood logs, and wood logs are nice and adds a nice texture, but we're going to upgrade it. So, in order to upgrade buildings, you want to make sure the ground is all one color or like one block. To me, I do like, if it's like sand, I don't like sand because sand is untrustworthy substance. Dirt is actually more sturdy because like, it'll actually like last during like rain and it won't fall on you like sand and gravel will. Sorry about that. It won't fall like sand and gravel will. So let's get this all patched up and let's destroy the top grass. So we're starting from scratch. We're gonna get rid of all of this. So we got a lot of carrots. That's the seed we're gonna put back. There we go. And let's dot that. Now we got a bigger deal. We can make it bigger. Now what I'm thinking, guys, is we need to make it a style. So to not get it looking like anything else, we normally just deal with the basic wood. Now, in the last video I posted was about how to build an upside down house. That was more confusing. The video before that, I showed you how to build a water tower and an actual nice fountain. And then the last video before that, I showed you how to build a jet ski house, which is still there. I'm still playing on the same maps because I don't want to keep changing maps all the time. It's just a lot of work and a lot of waste of my time. So let's do with the oak logs, but I want to do spruce oak logs. Wait, what if we do stripped? Because that house there has stripped. If we do stripped, would that look okay? Cause see those houses like that. And let's put cobblestone. What if we do cobblestone and then we're gonna add the glass? Those are the three you need right now. So let's get it. We want to make sure it's at least a 2 block from the house, so that way there's path. So you want to be able to write about there. It's the other. It's 2 blocks. You want it 2 blocks away from the walkway, so that way people can do it. Now that's a path, so I need it at least here. And then we can build it. It has to be at least 2 blocks from this section. So this has to be 2 blocks. So 1, 2, and then it has to be there. And then this has to be about here, like that. We're making it a lot bigger, so that way there's more room. Let's get rid of the excess dirt on the side. And I fall. Yep. That's not what I wanted, actually, to be honest. Get rid of the excess dirt. You don't need excess dirt when you're doing it, because you don't need that excess distraction or excess material to worry about. when I did that, I just realized that that block there is not actually built on the right side. That block there is actually supposed to be built there. And when I destroyed the grass, I didn't realize that I actually took some of the grass off. It's supposed to be like that. See, I always do that. I always mess myself up. Alright, let's patch this up. You want to make sure you have a flat surface so that the monsters are not, like, underneath. Because a lot of times zombies will, like, crawl underneath the building, and that's not what you need. So we're going to patch all this up, make it all one section. Now when we're doing it with dirt, you don't have to do it with dirt. You can do it with something else. I'm going to use the stone to finish it up. Like that, stone. Now, we're actually going to take this location and we're actually going to make it better. So watch, guys. I think in our next video, we're going to take this deal that we did. This right here, and we're going to actually make it a house. I think that if we could do that, it would actually be nice. Because see, we patch this up, make it all a wall, it's going to get a lot darker under the house, and then the mob's going to be right there. I'm going to make it like an invisible house. I think that should be our next project, trying to make a house invisible. Alright, let's finish this up. Let's get that patched up, and that patched up, and that, and then let's go all the way there. You want to make sure that you don't have any monsters nearby or anything. Dang, I messed up. I was trying to do it on the line like this, but it didn't work. It was actually doing it differently. Alright, let's get that patched up, and then let's patch up this. Now we showed you how to build a cave house. I think what we're going to do is make you show how to do something else later, but right now I'm just getting this patched up so that way we have kind of a frame around the deal. We're actually going to take that house there, and we're going to actually push it into the, we're going to probably destroy it and make a house right there for the villager, but we're going to make it kind of like secretive to where like the grass is covering it kind of in a way. Excuse me. So in other words, we're taking all of this grass and we're patching it up. Right now we just want to get the wall covered with grass. That way we can see what we're actually got, like what's left to do. We want to make sure when you're building a house or building a building, especially if you're building on a hill, you want to make sure that your location, now see how this is 2 blocks like this, we want to make sure we have an extra block like this covering it. One reason why a lot of people are like, why do you need that? Well, here's why. If you're building a building on a hill and you don't have a fence or anything guarding you or protecting you from, like, dang, I put the wrong building there, like this. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cobblestone on that side. Now, in one of my villages, I can't show you because I think it's on my other device, and I don't think I can actually show you, actually, to be honest. I could try, but I don't know. We want to get that guardrail right there, but it's a lot big, dude. I think I showed a picture of it. I think I showed y'all. I think I might have showed y'all. I don't know. All right, this you want to do 4 blocks up in order to get the farmhouse. There's the deal, the garden. Now this is a huge garden, so you don't want to mess up. Let's get the 4 garden up like that. Now one reason why I do squares a lot of times is because it has a design, but you can mix it up and you can do brick on brick like that. You can add sign to it. It don't matter. You can have whatever you do. I had bricks. I had squares because it is Minecraft, and why the heck is that showing it like there's no line there? I don't know why, but that one's not showing it like there's actually like room to actually walk like that. It's showing it as 1. I think I should push that back. I think I did these too close. Yeah, I think I did them too close. Okay, see, this doesn't make sense. I think I did something weird because it's right here is where it's supposed to be at. Okay, that is just confusing. I think I just confused the crap out of myself by building this. Okay, this one, it needs to be right here, and then like this one needs to be like up, and then these need to be gone. Did I fix it? Okay, I fixed it, I think. I don't know. I'm beginning to wonder. Alright, so let's see. Because count as 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want to do the fifth block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one and this one will be your dirt pass. So let's get that built up. Like that. Now, when you're doing that, we're done with the fence. All right, let's get the door in. Let's use. I think we should use a birchwood door. You want a carrot? Get the heck out of here! Just the creeper just like staring at you in the middle of the deal. That's a little weird and creepy at the same time. All right, let's get the oak wood door. I think that looked better. See, I don't like the way they do it because see the oak wood door. If you guys, let me see if y'all can brighten it up for you guys because I don't think it's able where y'all can see it. Let me add this. If y'all guys see this, look at the oak plank and look at the door. That and the birch wood blend in so well with that. It's like there's not a door there. We don't need to do that. So I think I'm gonna do a darker door, unfortunately, just so you can tell where the door's at because you can't really tell where the door's at. Now we're going to use stone to actually add the outline of this house, like this, like that. And then I think we're going to go with a spruce log, I think, or spruce wood, I think. Can we do spruce plank? Would that look good? Alright, I think that would look good. Alright, like that, and then let's go like that, and then... If we go like that, and then we go like cobblestone on the end. Dang it, stop doing that. I just realized like when I did that, I forgot like the cobblestone there. Let me just fix this real quick. Alright, let me put the door there. Alright, now this is just for like the mining, or the you know, gardening and stuff. It's not for like living in, so I'm not putting like a bed in here. Because that would be kind of stupid to put a bed in here. So here is the basics. A lot of times we start with squares because it's a lot easier. What you want to do is you want to ruin this, get all this destroyed. Besides the one here, you don't want to destroy that one. Oh crap. We're going to destroy all this grass, and you want to do that. You want to destroy all the grass. That way there's just nothing but dirt. Oh crap. We're just, alright, like that. One reason why is because you want to put a stairs right there, look. So you want to take, I'm going to use dark oak wood because dark oak wood has a nice color. I'm going to put a block there so that way I can actually place the stairs like that. Okay, so we're not building that like down where the grass is like that. Let me put a regular, yeah, like that, and then you can do it any way. You can do it like this, and you can add another design if you want, like right here. Why did I put a door there? That's just stupid. Like that if you want, but I'm just gonna do a single stairs up. One reason why is because I'm actually gonna take and I'm gonna make this stone. So all the floor is going to be stone. One reason why I normally do a basic stone deal because it adds that type of night air tidy design to it. So we're going to do that. So as you get the base of the house done like that, you want to start off with getting the dirt in, which I just put up, which is not good. I put the dirt up. You want to get farmland dirt. Farmland dirt is a really good material because you can actually do that. And what you want to do is you want to do it like that. Get the whole base of the base like this covered in dirt to where you have to use the stairs. You want to do it a 2-lane. In other words, you want to make sure that the lane is covered like that, where it's too deep. Then you want to take it like that, and you want to make it sure it's where the grass can get to it. And you want to do that on both sides. Now, this section right here, you're going to put plank. That way you can walk with no dirt. Then you want to finish it out with dirt, like that. One reason why you do it like that is so that you can have a place to walk when you're trying to do it. Next, you want to grab a bucket of water, wherever it is, because I keep missing it. And you want to fill the dirt up like that. Make sure the dirt is full on all sides. Now, if you want to, you can add water here in the corners. That's okay. We're going to finish up the actual roof in a minute. You want to make sure the dirt looks like that, and make sure the water is getting to the dirt. If you want, you can make it where you could just destroy more land and make it more water. I'm going to add the water in the corners so that these can get watered. Like that. Once you're done with that, you want to add, of course, you want to add light, but that's not the reason. Alright, let's get the glowstone out of here. The next one, I think, is adding the vegetables, I believe. Let's see if we can find the vegetables again. I'm going to add carrots in it, because that's the original thing that was in here, is I'm going to add carrots. Let's add carrots. Make sure all this is done. That, and make sure all of those are carrots. And sometimes you might need a little hoe, not that type of hoe. We're not going there. An actual wooden hoe. To be more clarified, we don't want to make other people mad about that. Alright, and you want to make sure, I don't want to eat the carrot. I want to make sure it gets that. Yeah, you want to make sure all of this gets wooden hoe down, and then you want to make sure all of it goes there. That and that. And let's get that finished. Finish that, and then that. Like that. And now our garden is almost complete. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? Now, since you get that, you get rid of all the supplies that you don't need, which is pretty much like that. You don't need the garden farming land. You might need the dirt, so I normally keep the dirt. Alright, so you want to go an extra 5 level, like this, on your wood, like that. And the next thing you want to do is you want to take the white wood that you had, this, and you want to make sure this gets on the top. One reason I do the top like that is because it adds a nice color to it. Dang it, come on, work with me. Stupid dirt's in the way. Like that. Now we're not finished. We still got a lot of work to do. Like that. Look at that. It starts looking nice when you actually start designing it. You can add the wood in here, make it covered. A lot of times I do squares, a lot of times it's a lot easier. If I add, like, if I do other designs, it's a little more confusing. Squares are easier because Minecraft is meant for squares. So right now, this is what it looks like right now. It doesn't look that great, does it? Nah, it does not look great. That's alright. So what you want to do is you want to take your stairs. This is where you can go crazy with it. I'm going to go with a, can orange work with the house, or would it look too weird? What about dark oak stairs? Would that look weird? I'm kind of like testing now. I'm like, would that look weird? Dude, see, this is what I don't get. Look at all the mobs right here, underneath that house. And that's just irritating. Those should be dead. Let me add the torches here, too, because we gotta add torches on the outside. Make sure you get torches on all of your house, because... especially at least the corners, so that way you can see. Boom, like that. It brightens it up and also gives it a nice texture to it. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go like that, or if I want to go like that, or if I want to do something a little bit weirder. I think what we're going to do is like this. let's go with that. Let's go with that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a basic, kind of a basic house, to be honest. Even though this is not a house, we're gonna do a basic roof for it, like that. And let's go with this side. Let's get this side on the rail. There you go, like that. And let's go with that and that. Now, a lot of people would think that we would just go up and keep going but actually, that's all we kind of need right now. It's just that outline. This is where you're going to get creative. You're going to take this slab, the dark oak slab, which is what we normally use, and we're going to actually outline it like that. You want to cover the top, so make it look like that. So just do that line. You don't want to do it like all like that, so you just want to make sure that is done. You can put the cobblestone there if you want, just patch that up. Otherwise it's going to leave like a gap in the roof. So what we're doing is we're doing like that. That's kind of what we're doing. We're not finished though. We're going to actually add glass to it. This is where it gets a little more creative. You can add like glass like that, but it would stick up, and I would not recommend doing like that. And of course, for some stupid reason, I broke that wood. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place where this cobblestone is at, I'm going to place the glass at, so that way it's not like sticking up. Because you want to make sure the sun gets to your plants and actually be able to like, you know, have plants and stuff like that so they can grow. So it's gonna look like that. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit just like fuzzy, but you can upgrade it if you want. You don't have to do it the way I did it. You could do it the way you did. Now see, there's a deal I'm gonna do. I'm gonna outline this section here, and I'm gonna outline this section here. No, not that. This section, covering those glass like that. Then I'm gonna place wood on that on the corners to make them a full. Then I'm going to take and add the wood deal like that. Add that. I'm going to go up again. Oh, we're making this thing look nice. Like that. Now I'm going to add another one, but I am not actually adding it. I'm going to add another block like that. On both sides. All sides like that. Okay, one reason why is we're gonna go like this. Oh, we're gonna add a kind of like a secondary level, kind of, I guess. We're not going all the way like that. We're gonna add like that. Then we're gonna take the if I'm doing it right, I gotta remember of how I'm doing it right. Add the no, we're not adding it like that. So we're going to do it the same way we did the bottom one. You're going to make sure that you do 2 levels, rows of wood. Like that. No, come on. You want to make it look like that. You want to make it fun. You want to make it creative. That's alright. You don't have to do the same upline like that. You can do it wild. And why the heck is it doing that? So a lot of people wanted to do the realms and stuff. I think I said in a couple other videos I couldn't do the realms yet because I have to get the PlayStation account set up and stuff like that fully actually mostly what I gotta do is I gotta go and talk and get some money together and actually pay for the monthly fee deal. But once I get that, oh yeah, definitely I would play with a lot of subscribers and stuff like that who subscribe to my channels. Also, give a huge shout out to our new subscribers. The one who posted publicly, thank you, subscribe. The ones who don't do it publicly, give a huge shout out to y'all guys for subscribing. The only ones that I normally name off are the ones that actually publicly subscribe because they actually show their name and actually can save their name. The ones who don't public do it, I can't see your name, but still a huge shout out to y'all. So let's go, and we're gonna go glass again. Make it like that, and then do another glass level, and get that covered. Adding double the amount of glass. Making it a little bit crazy. Now here's where it gets way even more crazier. We're gonna take this glass, thinner glass. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that slabs, so you gotta probably have to cover it, do blocks on that instead. It makes the most weirdest noises in the world, I tell you, when you try to do this. Now I probably wouldn't do the the fence like I did. I'd probably use like a wall, because walls I think stick better. Yeah, walls stick better than the actual. For some weird reason, when you do glass against like the wood and stuff like that, it just doesn't want to stick to it. It will just make it have a gap. So I probably wouldn't recommend doing that unless you just want to have like a gap in your building. That's up to y'all. So like, oh, crap. No, come on. There we go. Like that. Finish it like that. And we got that section like that. Like, there we go, guys. And we're getting that section on the roll. And then we're going to get this last section on the roll. Like that. And then we're going to actually, because we missed something when we did that. We forgot to actually add that to it. Because we did that on both sides and it looks a little weird. But there's your garden. One reason why we do the secondary level to add glass to it is because you can actually add another farmland up there if you want. So in other words, you can do this. Sorry, I'm destroying that. But in other words, you can take the farmland grass that we just had, and you can go and add. You can add another way of doing it. So see where I added the glass here. So this row here, and then you can take this row here out, and this row here. Take that out, and take this out, and take that out, and then take the corner out again. Add the dirt up here, like that. It might look a little dry, but watch this. We're gonna go crazy on this. So when you're doing farming, you can add crazy stuff. That's the whole point of Minecraft, is to just have fun, wildness. Now I've seen some people. I've watched a couple of videos of some crazy things that people have built, and to be honest, I am shocked. There's this one guy, he built like a mansion, the house and stuff like that. I was like, whoa, it was like crazy. I gotta add the tilt. I hate when I do that. So I'm gonna add like that, because I think like this stacks up. Oh crap, see, I did it again. I put the freaking wood on the wrong side, and that's not where it's supposed to go. I gotta get another glass now to finish that up, because I messed up. I'm gonna make a ladder there to where you can actually be able to use it. So let's get a ladder. I can't believe it's already getting dark on Minecraft. Minecraft is like the most easiest place to get dark. What's weird about Minecraft is like when I was playing Minecraft a couple days ago, it was literally raining in Minecraft. So I was like, okay, it's just raining out there, and it was raining outside. It's like Minecraft knew exactly when it was gonna rain. Wait, is that the one that's supposed to be? Dang it. I did the corner wrong. Yeah, I did. See, this is not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be here, and I did that on accident. That's supposed to be, because that's where the water's at. What the heck? Oh, I don't think this one was supposed to be like that. Oh, no wonder why I did it that way. I messed my own self up. No wonder reason why. Dude, this is a lot of times I do this. Yeah, no wonder why that one's that way. Oh, maybe I should do that one that way. That one doesn't, like, confuse the crap out of y'all. Let's patch that up. I'm confusing the crap out of myself, that's for sure. And probably y'all, because you're probably, like, following along, and then y'all are like, that doesn't work. Yeah, okay. It's supposed to look like that, because I just realized that side. I probably did that side too. Yeah, see, that side's supposed to be that side. This needs to be like that. That needs to be removed. That needs to be where the water's at. Stop giving me the torch. I don't want the torch. I want the water. Give me the water. Did I do it on that side too? Yep. I did. I did it on that side. Dang it. again. I was doing it at the corners because I thought like that's where it was supposed to be, but it's actually not. Dang it. It's actually supposed to be on like the secondary level one. Like that. So that the water can come down. Did I get the rows right? Okay, anyways. Alright, let's get the torches in and let's get this finished up. So that way you guys can see what it actually looks like when it's done. Alright, let's get the torches in on both sides. Let's add the torches here and add that. Get rid of those glowstones. So that way we actually have more light in here. There we go, like that. So far this is our bottom garden. We had kind of made it. Dang it. Stop giving me the duels. Stop. It does that all the time. It's like it wants to build somewhere and then it doesn't. Alright, so that's kind of our garden. Basic garden. And then you can go up and have a secondary garden, which now I gotta hoe it and get it all ready. What a wonderful day to be farming. Yeah, I'll patch up the glass later. I just realized that I destroyed the glass. Alright, let's get the carrots in there. It's probably going to tell you that it's a little bit dry, so it's going to do it. It's going to dry up. I would not worry about that because I'm gonna fix that in a minute. All right, let's get the water in it. Let's get the water. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the water and go like that. Make sure it's all aligned like that. Dang it, I did that one too full. Dang it. Ah, crap. I always do that. I always mess something up. There's that. It's supposed to be like that, and then this one needs to be like that. So that way it holds the water. You don't want to do it there, because otherwise you'll like down. Alright, let's get the planks there. Finish this up and get this all nice. Okay, that side's done. That side's done. This side's about to be done. And let's add the torches in the last section of the building. Now, I'm going to build it here. Dang, I did not realize that when I did that, I forgot like the glass underneath this section. You're going to have like a rail here, and that's not what we need. We need just like one whole section. There we go, and then put another torch here, and another torch here, and there we go. That's pretty much what we did. Now, when you go down, it should look like this. Oh, come on. Should look like that. That's what it should look like. Alright, let's get the glass fixed and we're done. Alright guys, so let's get rid of all our stuff that we don't need. Let's put it all wherever it needs to go. And guys, this is our farm. Now, unfortunately, we have to find a way to build it up because when we did that, you can't get to your farm. You can't get to your farm, so we're gonna have to build some stairs. Let's go. Let's design some stairs. Now, I got these stairs, so I'm gonna use them, and then we're gonna patch that up, and then patch that, and then go with another one like right here. And then final one like right there. And let's go with the fence, or no, let's go with the wall. I think walls are stronger than fence, I think. I'm not exactly sure. Let's get that whole section covered, that section done. Like that. There you go. Let's go with one right here. That way it doesn't look like odd that that's like that. And let's get the fence finished because I forgot we had the fence to finish. No. Is it a cat? Oh, there's a tabby cat, guys. Alright. Let's put a block here. cobblestone. I need cobblestone. I had one and I just grabbed an extra one. Wow, that's just me. I like that. And let's put some torches here and here, and then let's go with let's go to finish the wall here and just add it like that. That's kind of what the garden's gonna look like right now. I'm still working on this village. It's like I've still got a lot of work to do on this village because in our next video that we're gonna do, we're gonna try to fix this house right here. 'Cause since we did that deal, we want to make sure it's a little bit better. So we're gonna definitely work on that. To be honest. All right, so guys, let's show you the inside and let's finish up this. I think we finished up this deal. Oh yeah, see that's unsafe. That's unsafe right there, dude. Oh crap, not that. That was not. That was not the problem, and I just destroyed it. That's not the problem. This right here was not the problem. We want to make it safe so that the villagers don't fall. Also, that way we don't fall, so we kind of want to make it a little bit safer for us. Alright, let's get rid of the stuff again. Yeah, there we go. Alright guys, so here's our stairs we just finished, and then you go down, and then you go to the beautiful new farmhouse. This is what it looks like, and this is the inside. The waterfall coming down on all the locations. You can still garden, and also if you want to take a shortcut, I just don't feel like going up the stairs. You can just swim up here if you want into the second level of the garden, which has a sunlight into another sunlight design. I added the glass design on the outside like this so that it has a nice color. It's not like it's actually going to let the sun come in, but that's what it looks like. So from a distance, this is what it looks like. This is what we did. Hope you guys like it. In our next video, I think we'll do something with that house. But for now, this is Magic the Gamer. Signing off. Hope you guys like it.